Hey guys, my name is Chantel. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for hanging out with me today. And we're back once again with my friend Mia to discuss this week's episode of Fruits Basket, which is episode 4.
I was telling Chantal before, this is probably like one of my favorite episodes so far. Like in terms of like the whole reboot, like in general, this is one of my favorite episodes
It was a
so
good
far.
episode, man.
So good.
I was surprised that Toto didn't really have that much of like how do I explain this? Like a lead
Screen
role,
time.
I guess.
She wasn't the focus.
Because usually, like, they always have to give her, like, some type of focus, but this
Yeah.
time she was just kind of out of the picture.
I think it's because they're introducing new stuff, so it's like you haven't seen it before, so it's like, here you go. Here's a little focus on this part first, so you guys can like get a taste of it.
Yeah, because, like, all these characters, they were, like, worried about one another, and so was Toru, and she was like, let me help, and they're like, no, you stay there.
I think it's also kind of showing you like everybody's slowly learning to like do things for themselves and for each other
hmm
without having Toru have to like always be around.
I don't think they want her to get involved into their mess either.
Yeah, because she's already met Akito, so it's like that was already like a red flag. So, like, if she gets involved any further in terms of like other people's business with them, it's just gonna get worse. It's kind of inevitable that's gonna happen, though, obviously, because all this stuff's happening around Toru, but like, yeah, everyone's trying to kind of not protect her, but kind of like protect themselves from like her presence making things escalate, I guess.
Yeah, I can see that.
But
Because Akito is a bad, the big bad.
yep. Especially because, like, when Kyo is basically like, don't drag Toru into, like, your bullshit. There's no need to involve her, especially if because she doesn't even know what's going on. She's like, she didn't even know, like, nobody knows what's happening. Except
Yeah,
Yuki when he finds out, like, what actually happened, but it's just like, you don't really need to, like, drag everybody else into the problem. I mean, eventually it's gonna happen. Like, Toru is gonna become involved.
I was kind of surprised that Yuki didn't like say what was happening with Hatsuharu
Yeah.
to Tora because she was like so worried. He's like, "You're worried about him, huh?" And he just kind of runs off. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna go check on him. Bye."
Yeah.
When he shows up at the Soma estate, oh my poor baby boy.
I know, dude, I was like, oh no. Well, and then he sees Rin walk in, I was like, oh shit.
And then like the OST that's playing, and my poor boy having like flashbacks
I
from
know he was
like
having like PTSD.
I felt so bad. I couldn't watch that.
Yeah, it was hard. I forget who that old lady is. I don't remember if that's just some random fucking like Soma family member or if she's important. I can't fucking remember. But that shit, I was just like, you just fucking tell that bitch to go away. Like, I don't have time to talk to you. Bye. And then he did. So I was like, all right. Damn, you know Hatsuharu's room. Like, man, dude. Like, I wish my room looked that nice.
It looked like a fucking living room.
I
Like what
know.
the fuck?
He's just playing video games because he's suspended. I guess it doesn't really matter that he got in trouble.
I mean, at that point, it's like, what can you do?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Hatsuharu. I really felt bad for him though. His Rin broke up with him.
I know. I mean, I'm sad, but like, well, cuz I know why she broke up with him for real. Like I know the reason, so it's just like I'm sad, but he's not going to give up on her, so he's eventually going to find out like why she broke up with him and stuff.
Yeah, because poor boy is like confused and he's like, but I love her.
I know. I was like, "Oh my god." I think Hatsuharu and Rin are my favorite like couple from Fruits Basket. In terms of just like the other couples like in the series, Hatsuharu and Rin are like my number one. Well, I'm not including like who I ship Toru with. So that's why I was like, oh my god, I was like kind of like gushing. I was like, they're so cute. Even though it was like sad stuff happening, because you could tell how much like he loves her. It's just like,
But I did like that he did open up to Yuki and was like, all right, this is what's going on. And he just kind
yeah,
of explains what he was feeling. Yuki was saying something like how Haru is always like thinking of other people, but he feels like Yuki's always selfish. And he's like, nah, man, you think about other people too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here like worrying about me. I was like,
yeah. I was
ah.
like, see, they're like they're developing, they're growing characters. Like even though Yuki can't really tell that he's kind of like changing and thinking about other people already, like that kind of just shows like he can't see it, but other people can.
I mean, he made the effort to go see him at the Soma estate, which was like obviously really hard for him.
Yeah. Well, and then like Hatsuharu goes like the day at like the night of when he gets in trouble and stuff because he goes dark. He goes to visit her again, and I was like, oh no, she gone.
Poor Hatsuharu. Like he was
Yeah.
gonna like open the door and like knock on it. He's just like, never mind.
Well, I think also he kind of knew that she wasn't even there.
Yeah, I think so.
Because that happens a lot. She runs away a lot.
Okay.
So it's like behavior she's
developed.
Yeah, and it's like behavior she's done before.
You can tell like she didn't want to do it though.
Yeah, she
Like her
does.
body language, like they're just you could see that she doesn't want to do it, but she's kind of have to.
I mean, she has her reasons. Like I said, you can tell how much he loves her. He even says so. He's like, I really love her.
And then Yuki's face was like, "Does Akito?" And he's like, "No, we kept it a secret."
Cause that's a big no-no.
I mean, we saw it with Kisa and
Hiro.
and we saw it
Hatsuharu.
with Hatsuri.
So yeah, it's a big no-no.
Akito is a bitch,
And
man.
Akito
Sorry.
clearly has found out or like knows or something, knows something's going on.
And then we saw Momiji for a few seconds.
Yes, Momiji. There was no German in this episode though, so I can't translate anything he said.
By the way, we saw this sub this week this episode because Funimation has posted that the dub will be delayed. We're not sure when the next one will be up.
I just think because they're just trying to get everybody to record from home.
Funimation posted like a whole ass video of like showing us like what
how they have to
doing.
Do it. It takes like.
And she says it does take a lot longer than going to the studio and recording and stuff.
But it's okay because whenever the dub comes out, I'm gonna rewatch it.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of weird hearing.
It was kind of weird hearing it subbed because it's like I'm so used to the English voices.
Especially that Momiji's like voice was like a little kid. I was like, what the fuck?
I know.
Because Momiji's in the dub does not sound like that. It doesn't sound like a super little like kid like that.
No, yeah, and he has a German accent.
That's like the only thing that I was kind of like about. The other voice actors were fine.
Yeah, no, they're fine. It's just like I think we're just so used to watching it dubbed.
Like I was really fine because with Yuki's voice actor because it's Shimazuki Nobunaga, my fave. I love him. I was on board. He definitely does fit Yuki. But I also miss Eric Vale, man. I miss hearing his voice.
Me too. God damn it. Y'all gotta delay it when you get to like the good shit. I mean, it's not their fault. It's just cause like I'm so excited to like hear Justin Cook as Hatsuharu because I fucking love him. He's so good. I mean, I'm biased too because if y'all don't know, he plays my best boy in My Hero Academia. Because he plays Kirishima. But yeah, I miss the dub voices. I'm just like, it's fine though. I like the sub voices. I mean, the voices are fine. It's just
we're just so used to it.
I'm so used to it, and I wanted to hear this shit go down, man.
I was like interested in the way that Rin looked at Yuki at the very end, like those last few seconds. I was like, God damn, why is she giving him the stink eye? And I was like, is she like jealous that he got to see Hatsuharu, or because he's like free and he's able to roam around, and she probably feels like stuck,
trapped?
Yeah.
It could be a mixture of all those things, honestly. Because it sucks, though, because poor Hatsuharu, he got suspended.
But I mean, he did, like, trash the whole entire class.
Yeah, he did fucking break all the windows. Holy shit.
Yeah, I like that Momiji was, like, going on with their school trip. And then Toto's like, wait, didn't you have something important? She's like,
yeah, is there, like, an emergency? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Hatsuharu's gone dark. And they're all like, what the fuck?
You couldn't have said that in the first place.
Oh, man, that was hilarious.
It was really funny. I like that the teacher came in and, like, dumped water on them.
I know, that was hilarious. Hatsuharu's like, oh, okay, I'm done.
I'm refreshed now.
But yeah, you guys, so I hope you guys are ready for more thoughts from us next week. Next week's episode will be over on Nia's. As always, we alternate.
Yes.
So I would go ahead and subscribe to her to keep up with her, and so you guys can check out all her other stuff because she's awesome in every way.
Thanks, man. Shucks.
Anyways, I think we're done rambling for the day. So I hope you guys are staying safe out there and healthy. Be careful out there. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.